Hey folks, been a cool day across the valley. Temperatures have stayed in the 60s all day long, courtesy of those clouds that refuse to budge. They've been here since we got up, and they're going to be here probably until about Sunday. I don't see much sunshine until then. These are the currents: 61 in Raymondville, Harlingen, Port Isabel, 63 at this hour in Brownsville. Look at your dew points. They're still way down there. 19 the dew point in Rio Grande City. Everybody else closer to 40. We'll put an average of about 35 on the muggy meter right now, and that's way down in the very dry category. So it feels pretty good out there despite all the clouds. Now, if you look at your temperatures tonight, we cool off, but not as much as last night. Low 50s in most areas. Rio Grande City and Raymondville dropping down to the upper 40s, but that's about it. At the beach, about 53 for your low. And then tomorrow, it stays cool again. Tomorrow, about like today, maybe even 4 or 5 degrees cooler. We're going 62, 63, 64 across the upper valley, a little warmer closer to the coast, but still a cool day across the region again tomorrow. In fact, the next 2 days are both going to stay in the mid-60s for highs. Wednesday and Thursday both at 64 degrees. But then Friday, we bounce back a little bit. We go back above average. The normal for this time of year is 71, and I think Friday will probably top out around 74 degrees. Records won't be threatened. Doppler network now picking up on some really light stuff, beginning to move into the region, and I think that's all we'll see tonight is really light stuff, but it's going to be kind of coming and going, and now that it's here, it's going to be more coming than going. It's not going away anytime soon. This is 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Look, it shows a pretty good area of light rain in the eastern half of the valley. And I think the closer you are to the coast, the more likely you are to see showers. And this is not a thing where it's going to rain all night, not going to rain all day, but it will rain a couple of times, and you end up with maybe 1/10 of an inch, and then it pushes on out and we dry out again. And we repeat that process perhaps again late tomorrow night into Thursday. We could do it again. A lot of clouds. They refuse to budge. Upper air storm system responsible for this. It's going to slide by to the north, but even with that, it continues to give us that chance for a few showers. So we're going about a 20% probability tomorrow. And I think there's a 100% chance it's going to rain somewhere in the valley, but only about a 20% chance it's where you are. It's one of those days where there will be rain around, but it's spotty in nature. Then we go up to 30% for Thursday and Friday. Still spotty stuff, but just a little bit more active. Rest of Texas tonight, 56 right now. Abilene, 52 in Dallas. Houston's 58. San Antonio at 54. So our readings in the 60s, about the warmest in the state and warmest in a big part of the country. They're the high clouds. You can see they're coming off the Pacific Ocean across Mexico in on top of us. And they're going to be here a while, courtesy of that low aloft that's off to the northwest of us. That gives us a southwesterly flow way up high in the sky. That brings that moisture in. That gives us all those clouds. At the same time, by Thursday, the high here at the ground is east of us. So that means we get a southeast wind here at the ground. And that means we got a lot of moisture. Dew points come up, humidity comes up, and our chance of rain goes up. And it's with us, it looks like all the way into the weekend. Next front due late Saturday into Sunday. With that front Saturday night, could be a shower, thunder shower, but once it gets through, and on Sunday, it looks like we might get to see a little bit of late day sunshine. So for tonight, mainly cloudy and cool, about 51 for your low temperature with a few showers around. And then tomorrow, we're back up to 64. That's it. That's your high tomorrow across the area. There's a look at the next 7 days and temperatures the next few days across the valley. Stay cool, 64 the next 2 days. Then we bounce back in the 70s for Friday and Saturday. That next front then late Saturday does two things. Cools it off a little bit, but also gives us maybe a little bit of sunshine for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.